Here, Tahoe area, your roads may be a little bit damp or slick as a result of some of these overnight showers. Here's a prime vantage point of that view. This is from Highway 267 at North Star. You see a little sheen out there on the road. You also notice that the visibility is not the greatest, so we do have some drops in visibility, especially in those prone spots there of the lower lying pockets of Truckee is probably where you're going to find some drops in that visibility bright and early on this Wednesday morning. Temperatures in the mountains in the low 50s right now. I've got low to mid 60s waking up in the valley, and there's Truckee, the airport sensor reporting 3-mile visibility, so that's not too bad, but just be mindful that as we get closer to daybreak, sometimes that fog can worsen a little bit. Radar sweep showing off these showers, these batches of showers that have rotated through areas there from Truckee on in through South Lake Tahoe, and now passing across the state line. So I do expect that things are going to be rotating out of the area there of Truckee and Tahoe within the next few hours before more storms will pop up in the afternoon. Today in the valley, temperatures down slightly. Expect highs upper 80s to low 90s. Your foothills forecast includes mostly sunny skies with highs in the upper 80s. And today in the mountains, again, we're looking at the chances from noon till about 8 p.m. for some thunderstorms to erupt. We're still under the plug here of this tap of monsoon moisture, which again gets things really going into the afternoon hours. Now, today, what's different about the thunderstorm outlook from the Storm Prediction Center is that you're not seeing as wide of a swath of the green going all the way down into parts of the valley floor. So today, primary concern will be in the mountains, those hours between noon and 8 p.m. Heavy downpours could be triggered, lightning frequently, and even some small hail. Now, the good news is if you're looking to spend some time in the mountains beyond today, better things will be improving in terms of those forecast conditions. So while we will see scattered thunderstorms today, look at Thursday, Friday, and all the way into the holiday. I don't expect to see those thunderstorm chances as huge as they are today. We'll head into the rest of the week, and temperatures will start to warm. Expect valley highs mid to upper 90s to wrap up the work week and head into the holiday weekend. That's your forecast. Brian, what's happening for folks on the roadways?